50,000. That is the number of people that have went to my channel and clicked the subscribe button. Actually, that's probably really wrong because there's probably bots and shit on my channel, and I've even had more subscribers that have unsubscribed or YouTube's deleted the accounts. But either way, the official number right now is 50,000, so I wanted to thank you guys very, very much from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate it. You guys mean a lot, your feedback means a lot, you guys supporting my channel and videos means a lot. So I just wanted to really thank you guys very much. Battlefield 1 beta is right around the corner, so I wanted to get it. The timing ended up being good. I ended up getting 50,000 subscribers, and Battlefield 1 beta is coming out in a few days, about a week, less than a week actually. So I wanted to make a Q&A video where I basically just answered questions on Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, do that shit. Link will be in the description. So basically, I will answer all the questions that I was given. A lot of them are not serious, and some of them are. So I'll just try my best to answer them as humorously, no, as seriously as possible, because that's what I am. I'm a serious guy. The first question is by Kiwi, and it is, do you even? And oh my god, I can't even. So good start to the video, good start. But no, thank you for the comment, questionado. The next question comes in from Thomas Evans, and he asks, how often will your uploads be once BF1 comes out? Also, will you upload other games if there was an audience? Enough. I shouldn't have meant if there was enough audience for it. Well, for the second part, well, I do occasionally upload games, other games than Battlefield. I've uploaded Rainbow Six, I've uploaded CSGO, and that's just after I've came back. Before and Overwatch. Before that though, I used to, if I played a game and was enjoying it, I'd upload a video of it, or if I felt it was funny enough for YouTube, I'd upload a video of it. It's pretty much how I'm going to stick to it. Battlefield mainly channel, but if I'm enjoying a game, if I am finding funny moments in a game that I feel people on YouTube would enjoy, I'll upload it. But you know, I'm not dumb. I know my channel is a Battlefield channel, and I enjoy Battlefield, and I enjoy making videos for Battlefield, so that's going to be what majority of it is. But who knows, maybe in the future I might realise I don't like Battlefield, and I'll try and make my channel a non-Battlefield channel. But at the moment, it's not in the, what my goal is, really. So, yeah. How often will I upload once BF1 comes out? Well, my hope is I upload a lot. My hope is the game's fucking sick, fucking great, and I'll just be uploading because I'll just be playing it all the time and have all this footage. Because a lot of the reason why I don't upload as frequently is because with Battlefield 4, because it's such an older game, like hardly any of my friends play it anymore, and that's what I find the most fun. I'm having the most fun is when I'm playing with friends. So if I'm with the release of Battlefield 1 and the beta, everyone's going to come back and everyone's going to be playing it, and I'm going to have plenty of people to play the beta with and the full release, and so I should have plenty of footage. And then once I have plenty of footage, I should have plenty of videos. I don't know why I'm making that P sound, but it just happened. So that's basically it. Hopefully as much content as I can, but also remember I'm in my last 6 months of uni, so that's getting pretty intense at the moment. So I think the upload rate will be about the same as what it is. It's slowed down a bit to 1 video a week, but I try and get out 2 videos a week. But at maximum about a video a week. At minimum video a week is what I'd be looking for. I think that's pretty reasonable. It's pretty regular. It's like a TV show. That to me, that seems reasonable. And that's sort of the goal that I would aim for. Next question is The Chosen Key. He asks, what other games would you like to put on your channel? I'm going to take this question as what games I personally would like to play in the future and what I think I'd like to put on my channel, rather than what other games I'm playing sort of at the moment sort of thing. in the future, I would, the game I'm playing at the moment beside Battlefield is Hearthstone. I wouldn't really want to put that on my channel though, because I think it's boring to watch, and I'm not very good. I'm only like rank 10. So, yeah. But in terms of what other games I would like to put on my channel, that's a tough question. But, I mean, maybe in the future, I guess maybe what games I'd like to put on my channel that are coming out. God, I have hardly any idea what's coming out. Fuck, I'm gonna have to just sort of leave that one be, because there's nothing really exciting me besides Battlefield 1. Nothing is getting me like super keen to, like, yeah, I wanna play this and put it on my channel. In the very distant future, I can't wait till Borderlands 3, because Borderlands is probably my favourite series. But other than that, yeah, I'm not really sure, man. Like, sorry about that answer. That's pretty fucking shit, but yeah, that's the honest truth. Battlefield 1 is what I'm looking forward to putting on my channel. Benson HD asks, how many apples are needed for an Appletinee? That I do not know, but legitimately, I have had an Appletinee, because I went to a bar one time on a holiday, and then I noticed on their martini list, because it was like cocktail bar, they had Appletinees. I'm like, oh fuck, I can't come here and not have one, because I've never had one before. And it wasn't bad. It was like, I've had martinis before, and it just, to me personally, I don't know why you spend so much money on those things, because they just burn. But the Appletinee was like a sweeter version of the martini. It was still like burning taste, but it was a lot sweeter. But to me, like, if I'm drinking to get drunk, I'll drink a lot cheaper stuff. Or if I'm drinking for the taste, I'm gonna drink something that isn't, has a flavor to it, or has like something to it more than just like fire, which to me is what martinis are. They're very a distinct taste, and I'm sure they're very love it or hate it, but for me, I'm not a huge fan. Appletinees, on the other hand, I could probably drink those more often, but they just, stuff like that costs so much money, and I'm a cheap uni student. I will buy Goon, and I will buy fucking canned shit that's cheap to get drunk or whatever. But yeah, there's that sort of answer to a question you didn't ask. Burdu asks, what's your favourite? And I'll go and just fill in the blank, and I'll say, what's your favourite film? Because he has Christopher Walken in his profile picture, and his videos are great. You should go watch his channel. My favourite films, I have two, Reservoir Dogs and Whiplash. Whiplash is a film that's more recent, and Reservoir Dogs is Quentin Tarantino's first film, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's his first. Jackie Brown might be first. I always forget that, but either way, Reservoir Dogs, fucking fantastic movie. Watch it if you haven't. Next question, Dark Liberator asks, pancakes or bacon? And I looked at this question, I thought, that would be an easy, quick answer. But honestly, all I can say is, porque lo nos... No, porque lo... What is it? Porque no los dos? I don't know if that ad shows overseas. If not, everyone's going to be really fucking confused. But I'll show it on the screen.
Porque no los dos?
Basically, it's a famous ad that means why not both? If I have pancakes, I often have pancakes on the side. So I know it's a diplomatic answer, but fucking, if you're going to have pancakes, you gotta have bacon on the side. Witch King asks, beer or spirits? I more favour spirits. I'm not a big beer guy. I sometimes have beer, but I'm definitely more spirits fan. Yeah. Next question is by Jorge Martinez, or Freeman2728. He asks, what's your favourite sport? What's my favourite team? My favourite sport to play is probably tennis. I got really into that. In terms that doesn't have teams, but my favourite player was Roger Federer. He was a very big inspiration to me when I was playing. Yeah, at the moment I'm not really following a whole lot of sports. I follow esports, but that's fucking nerdy as shit. So yeah, but in terms of what's my favourite sport, yeah, probably of all time would probably be tennis. Yeah. I think that answers it. Next question is Battlefield Barbie. First game, most memorable gaming experience. Give us some nostalgia. My first game memories, I guess, would be playing the original Nintendo electronic system with my dad and playing like Mike Tyson Punch-Out in our little like river holiday caravan home thing. Those are my like first memories, and God, I'm getting nostalgic just thinking about it. Like, and it wasn't until I gotten older that I realized my dad beating Mike Tyson on that game was actually fucking impressive. Like, seeing that shit live. Apparently that game is really fucking difficult, and like there's, you know, hardly any, you know, most people didn't beat the game, you know, amongst their friendship groups or stuff like that. So like, yeah, that's a very earliest memory I could probably think of, and is probably my first gaming experience. Most memorable gaming experience, as in like the one I remember the most. I mean, I constantly have in Battlefield 3 when I got one of my first like render zooks where you like jump out of a jet and RPG, a jet flying after you. I did that shit like really early into Battlefield's life, like just after the render zook video that like went huge happened, and like I remember I was shit at Battlefield, and so when I did that I felt like an absolute god. So just like having that feeling was just like one of the most memorable things. I'll never forget doing that. Like the guy in the enemy chat replied and was like, oh my fucking god, like add me, and then like when I added him, he was just like completely freaking out, and he ended up adding me on Steam and then buying me a Steam game, because moments like that were like so rare, and it was just, yeah, such a cool experience to have. Benson HD again, BF1 Apple server. Gonna be honest, probably not. I had that question a lot in Battlefield 3. It costs extra money that I don't really have, and I don't really feel the need for a personal server. I don't film cinematics and stuff like that. And if I want to play with fans, or fans want to play with me, they can just look at what server I'm on, sort of thing. I just sort of, if I'm playing with American friends, I just follow them around. Or if I'm on Australian servers, I just sort of look what has, you know, what I have good ping to, and what has players in it, and there's spare space and good map, and I just join it. I'm not one of those people that really sticks to a server or sticks to a community. I just go with what's going good at the time. So yeah, I'm not much of a server owner guy. So yeah. Ascend Helios asks, how has YouTube affected your life? And congrats on 50k. Thank you very much on the congrats. And YouTube affected my life pretty big, because it filled a void when I was in a period of my life when I was extremely like bored and had like no real ambitions for things. You know, I realized I liked gaming, and that was about it. But YouTube taught me like so many things. It taught me public speaking skills, which I completely, you know, don't want to sound like I'm gloating, but I completely obliterate people in like my uni class in terms of public speaking skills. And it gave me self-confidence. So like talking in front of a crowd is super easy. It doesn't even bother me. I've talked in front of 50,000 people. I do not need to worry about talking in front of a class of like 10 people. But yeah, back onto the like period of boredom. So like I was in like, I was waiting for like uni to start, and I had like nothing to do, and I was just playing games. I'm like, I should be productive with this. And so I learned how to video edit and stuff like that. I made friends from all around the world. I've learned so many skills from YouTube, and I've just gotten like so much self-confidence from it in terms of like my skill and like my humor and just like my fans and stuff. It's just, you know, YouTube has been like such a great thing for my life, and yeah, it's given me like literally lifelong lessons and lifelong friends. Like I guarantee when I like travel around the world, I'll go meet up with a bunch of the friends that I made through YouTube. It's, yeah, great experience and great learnings from it. Yeah, I do not regret it at all. Thank you for the question. Next one is Tetralogy Gaming. What made you want to do YouTube? Plus, what's your favorite Battlefield game? Well, what made me want to do YouTube was, well, I was bored, but also I was playing Bad Company 2 with my stepbrother. No. Brother-in-law. Not my stepbrother, I just completely mental blank. My brother-in-law, and he bought Bad Company 2 on the PS3, and I'd sit there and watch him, and we'd change turns and that sort of stuff. And it was so much fun that I started, like, looking up footage about it. And then when I looked up footage of it on YouTube, I got a lot of, like, the original Bad Company 2 guys, like Mass Death, Sergeant Enigma, and just like that group of friends, like Ravik and his like Bad Comedy 2 videos and montages and his AT4 shenanigans, and just like I got completely like mind blown by these guys that I thought were just absolute gods of players. I'm just like, I couldn't even get close to that. And so I got inspired to play more Battlefield, and this was just at the end of Battlefield Bad Company 2's life, so Battlefield 3 was just coming out. It was in a few months, so I pre-ordered that, I had my new PC, I got like fraps and stuff like that, and I figured I'd make a YouTube channel, and just it sort of evolved over time. So yeah, that's sort of like the basics to how I started YouTube. Next question is by Chadman. Where would you immigrate to if you could go anywhere, and why? I mean, with the word immigrate, I assume that means like live. There's plenty of places I love to holiday, but if I were to live somewhere like permanently, it would probably be Sweden, because like their country is beautiful. They have such good like stats in terms of like livable cities and like health care and like affordable prices and beautiful landscapes, and just like everything about Sweden I love, and it's on my bucket list to go there. And I tried learning the language on like Duolingo and stuff like that, and like if I had to live somewhere, it'd have to be Sweden. It's just such a beautiful country, beautiful people, beautiful language. I definitely plan on traveling there soon. Benson asks, will you start streaming anytime soon? I've tried streaming. Unfortunately, Australian internet's just too crap. I don't have the upload speed. I only have like 0.3 megabytes per second upload, and it's just not enough. You need like a minimum of 2 megabytes. I've tried it. It just doesn't work, unfortunately. I would absolutely love to stream, but I just can't get the upload speed where I live. Or, if I can, I have to buy like a business plan, which is like $1,000 a month, and fuck off. No, not at all. No, I'm sorry. Nick Sadisco asks, what's your major at uni? Probably something IT or digital arts. That is pretty much on the fucking dot. Graphic design. It's in between sort of information technology and digital arts. It's visual communication through multiple means, but often through digital means. That pretty much quickly answers that. Epic asks, we've already seen your hands. When do we get to see them feet? #creepo. I've already said I'm probably going to show my face like around the Battlefield 1 release, or at the end of the year, in like December or something like that. There will be multiple reasons why, and I'd explain them in that video. But you'll be seeing more Appletinee soon. Also, miss you, Epic. He's an old friend. Rui Ficking asks, how's school? Uni's going good. Last 6 months, I've got so many fucking assignments due this week, and so this weekend I'm just dreading, because I just need to do all the work and get it all done, but fuck. Yeah, Uni's going good besides that. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm learning a lot. Apollo Version 7 asks, do you enjoy living in Australia? I love living in Australia. Besides the shitty internet, I love living in Australia. I love the weather, I love the people, I love the environment, I love the atmosphere, I love the food, I love the job opportunities, everything about it I love. I'm not saying there aren't way better places out there. There guaranteed are, in terms of like little things, there's places with better food, there's places with better internet. But as a whole, I love Australia. We are, it's a thing we're known for is like Australia is the lucky country. It's like a thing we learnt when growing up, and I agree. I think I'm extremely lucky to be raised here. Cold Berserks asks, how did you get so good at editing? Practice, 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 practice. Many hours of practice and editing. Basically, after 4 or 5 years of YouTube, you just slowly pick things up. You slowly learn things. You want to learn how to do something, you Google it. There's a 12-year-old kid on YouTube explaining how to do that in a tutorial. Yeah, it's just a lot of, I wonder if I could make that work in editing. Searching it up. Oh, wow, I can. And learning how to do it and just doing it, and then you remember it, and then you just keep doing it. So, practice and consistency. You can't give it up, or you'll forget. I gave it up for 2 years, and when I came back, I was like, fuck, I forgot everything. I've picked everything back up again, but yeah. Practice and consistency with anything. Jack O'Neill asks, will you get good? And unfortunately, no, I am a lonely, terrible scrub. I will never get good. And the last question is by Dobby the House Elf, or Callum AFK. When you came back to YouTube, what was your first thoughts when you realised your viewers never left you? And this was like after my 2-year break. And it was a great feeling. You know, it's a bit odd to say, you know, my viewers never left me, as in all of them stayed. A lot of them left. Well, not a lot. A few of them left. And I was fine with that. But yeah, the fact that I came back after 2 years of not uploading, and I still could consistently get like 5,000 to 10,000 views on videos, and my channel started growing, was just fucking unreal. And it was just so cool to see when I came back, all the subscribers' support. After I basically dog acted all of my subscribers, I still facepalm over that I just basically left without explaining anything besides a comment on a video. Besides dog acting my subscribers, they still were so supportive when I came back, and it just means so much to have like such loyal fans that literally through thick and thin have supported me. So yeah, all I can say is this is a nice segue to end the video. Thank you guys, you are some of the most loyal viewers and subscribers on YouTube. And if you made it all the way through, holy shit, 22 minutes of this video, I really appreciate it. It means a lot for 50,000 subscribers, and hopefully come Battlefield 1 we just keep going. My plan is not to stop. I'm gonna keep going. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. I hope you learnt a bit about me. I hope you had a interesting thought, you know, probably a good video to just chuck on a second monitor or a second tab while you do something else, do some homework. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys in Battlefield 1. Bye bye.